Hey guys, Cool Blind, we're back. I'm Rick.
I'm Maggie.
We're back with Fruits Basket. Last time on
Fruits Basket.
Fruits Basket.
We met Reen in her horse form.
Mm-hmm.
Notably, is mentioned, she's very alluring.
You just saw smoke. You couldn't see anything.
It's the smoky eyes, babe. It's all in the eyes. I mean, it obviously had an effect on Toru as well, and she's not a member of Zodiac, so everybody.
Mm-hmm.
That's her power.
I don't think it's the power.
Sexiness.
I think it's just a thing.
Okay. And she threatened to kill Yuki.
If he told anyone that she was there, we don't know why she's there.
We don't know what's more important enough for her to kill, to protect.
The flash seemed to indicate that she was there for Hatsuharu, but I don't know if that's actually true or not. If it's trying to misguide us, but she doesn't want to be seen.
Yes.
And she apparently walked all the way there in heels and is very tired.
She freaking passed out. I would have died. Those great boots, though.
What happened to her clothes?
They got ripped off when she turned into a horse.
Okay. I guess, did that happen with Hatsuharu too? Because most of them...
I thought that's why he always wears just like the open shirt vest thing, so he can always... just, cow!
Most of the ones that we deal with on a regular basis are smaller than a human. So, I guess that makes sense.
Thank goodness there's no dragon, right?
He's much smaller. He's the smallest one.
I know.
We got a little bit of the backstory on Kyo's bracelet.
Yep.
And he's going to be Akito's plaything this time. So let's see how he holds up.
I'm really nervous. But Shigure and Hattori are hanging out and having good times and apparently loving whatever's going on. At least.
It seems to be working how he wants it to for now.
For now. Maybe he just has incredible trust in everybody Toru's had a contact with now. He's like, it'll be fine. Literally, she spent the most amount of time with Yuki and Kyo.
Mm-hmm.
Those should be his, main... Those are his knights now that he, moves in position.
I also feel like they were probably two of the most far gone, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But Rin seems in pretty
And Rin seems so distrustful of Yuki, too.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I think she's just lashing out at everyone, to be honest. Because she was doing the same thing with Kagura.
Well, it also makes you wonder, is that brainwashing, succeeded with Kurano?
With Kurano?
Yeah. She didn't trust Yuki because of, his history with Akito.
Kurano.
Yeah, but maybe...
You're talking about Rin.
Rin, yes.
Okay.
Rin was distrustful of Yuki, but Yuki's not as affected by Akito as Kurano is.
I think Yuki is much more affected.
Kurano's not freaking there! That guy's just, in a box somewhere.
Oh, we're talking about...
Three different characters.
I'm thinking of Kagura.
Oh.
That's what I was talking about.
Okay.
I see what you're saying now. Okay. No, I was talking about Rin was lashing out at Kagura.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I thought that's what I said.
Oh, I was talking about how Yuki and her, and you said, oh, she's just lashing out. So, I understand now.
All right, well, let's see how it all goes this time. Why is he giving up? Hopefully it's just a momentary lapse. And he'll be back.
I don't know. There was a lot of information. Kyo was connected to Kyoko's death?
I don't know. She, make me a man's promise. She's my treasure.
Come on, Squirt. Was he... with her?
I don't know. I mean, he said, like, many people who've turned me away have reached out a hand, and then it went to her, so I assume she helped him in some way, and then she had him make a promise to protect Toru after she was gone, because she knew she was dying. That's what it felt like. But it kind of cut around.
I thought she, like, what, was it Akito messing with his freaking memories with his purple freaking tentacle powers?
With Kyo?
That was straight up Akito being some sort of a crazy memory beast.
Yeah, I don't know if that was like a visual effect for a metaphor of like dragging him down in the darkness, or if it was an actual thing. I mean, like what he said, I feel like would do that to a person. So I don't necessarily think that there was any sort of voodoo involved. I think it was just, he knows them, he knows all their insecurities, he's probably planted most of them and has made them blossom. So he knows how to get to them. And like, Toru's trying to show them another path, but it's easy to stumble. Wish he hadn't stumbled so hard though.
I don't know, I feel like, whether Kyo knows it or not, I feel like he does have something over the rest of the members of the Zodiac, just because he seems to be able to stand up for himself a bit more.
I don't know.
Maybe that's just his lack of, like, time spent with Akito.
I think that's a big part of it, yeah. Like, I think he's, because, I mean, you know, he also had his dad working on him too. Like, I think he's just had time to brood by himself, and
I mean, I think Kazuma got a hold of him pretty. I don't know when he went to Kazuma, but
Kazuma?
yeah, Master.
Oh, Sensei?
Yeah.
So many of them start with K's.
So that's why he's so focused on beating Yuki. And Yuki would know that.
Nope, I doubt he told him. So, what do you think? Do you think like the bet will be null and void? In that, like, I don't think him beating Yuki solves everything. Like, I think there must be something else that fixes it instead. Like, Akito's defeated, and therefore it doesn't matter anymore, and he realizes, like, oh, I don't need to compare myself to this person and be superior to them. I just need to be the best I can be.
Well, I like wonder this whole, I mean, has all of his anger and frustration towards Yuki been coming from this place of fear of being locked up in a couple years? Because, like, that's a heck of a lot of stress to put on a kid. Just to say that. I'd be pretty focused on beating that person up too, I think.
I don't know. I think Kyo, I have a feeling he knows in his heart that, like, there is no happy ending for him.
But does he know who's to blame for that? Because Akito's setting Kyo up to be the patsy.
Well, yeah, I think Kyo blames himself, like they all do, for the most part.
Because that's what that's the narrative he's been pushing.
It is an interesting question, is why he's letting Toru be around. Is it like, does he want to bring her down as well? Does he want to... Because, I mean, the best thing for him is for her to get really close to everyone and then abandon them. Like, that is his ideal scenario.
Yeah.
So I assume that's his game plan.
Or for Kyo to have killed her. Which it seemed like he was kind of setting up.
Maybe. To get Kyo further driven away. Could be. Man, Kyo just came out and he didn't say it, but he thought it. Like, I love you. Dreamed we'd be together forever.
He met her mom.
Feels like it's moving so fast.
He had catch. Remember back in the episode with when they were in the graveyard?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, she's like, oh, Hanajima was like, the waves smell guilty or something around you.
Yeah.
It's like, was he there when Kyoko died?
Well,
It was a traffic accident, right?
I don't remember. But like I said, I think it was more him not fulfilling the promise that he made her than like her death or whatever.
But like it kept flashing back to Kyoko like dead. Like I couldn't tell if it was Kyoko or his mom or what, but saying like I won't forgive you. It's like, was that just like the words that Akito would like put over that memory?
Yes.
That seemed like it.
I'm pretty sure.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with his mom. Like,
His mom's not Toru's mom, right?
no, I don't think so.
We discussed that before, and the timeline doesn't match up.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, they both have orange hair, but I don't think so.
Her mom's name is Kyoko, right? I remember mentioning it like, oh, Kyoko. Huh, how similar. Like, years ago. How dare that
I
come
think
into
so.
actual play?
Yeah, Kyoko. Well, we didn't get any Rin this episode. It was all Kyo, and then I loved it. I'm glad it was. It was so hard to watch. You just want to be able to get in like through the screen and just like kick Akito in the face, but you can't. You just gotta watch him. I don't think Teru's gonna be kicking him in the face either.
I mean, kill him with kindness, babe. Kill him with kindness.
Utani might though.
Oh, that's why I want Utani in there. She can freaking get her. Oh my gosh. Yes. Get that coat on. Hanajima with the waves. Keeping everybody else calm or something.
She doesn't seem to elicit calmness.
Hanajima?
Yeah.
I don't know. We've never seen her truly use it offensively before.
It seems like she
just
stresses
threatens.
people out and
She
kicks
threatens
them
the
out.
shit out of people. Which is great. That wager did make me sad though.
It's all sad. All of it. That whole scene. So much sadness. Yeah. I feel so heavy now. I'm just weighted down by all this sorrow.
But who do you think came out of their interaction with Akito better?
What?
Who do you think came out of their interaction with Akito better, Yuki or Kyo?
I think they both did equally poorly. What? So did Akito lie to Yuki and said that Kyo hated Toru?
Oh yeah, that was definitely fishing for information right there.
Okay.
Definitely.
It's not just that he doesn't
and
understand.
then Yuki lied to Akito.
It's not just he doesn't understand like love and hate, and because I can see it another way where like Akito just doesn't understand like what's a good relationship, what's a bad relationship. Like,
I mean, if you're 12 out of 12 for bad relationships, maybe they do know enough to know what's a bad relationship.
you know, it could be the thing where like in his mind, either you love someone or you hate someone. And because Kyo said he didn't love her, then he must hate her. Like, it could be a very black and white thing for him.
I also think at some point Kyo was just like, okay, damage control, protect Toru. During
Maybe.
that whole Vulcan mind meld. Oh.
I think we've seen some vulnerabilities in Toru this season too that Akito could exploit.
Like the whole like be quiet, shut up, like he's knocking Akito out of the park with some of that stuff.
No. Other way around. Toru has had some vulnerabilities, I feel like, this season. And I feel like Akito could utilize them against her. Like he does the rest of the Zodiac family.
Yeah, like with the parrots and such.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But, like, I did like it, the fact that, like, Kyo was basically like...
I was
yes,
hoping it'd keep
it's
going.
wonderful and love her and everything, and she's She's important. How dare you? Like,
He just crumbled like a wet sack.
how dare you? No. He's like, okay, gotta protect her. It's like, focus. I don't need to protect me. I need to protect her.
I don't think that's helping him, though. Or her.
He got out of there.
I don't know.
And he's got Akito thinking things the way he left them.
Yeah, but he at the detriment to himself and his growth and his progress. Like,
I mean, I don't see how the growth's necessarily gone. I mean, he does seem... The only thing that is bad is that he seems more accepting.
He lost his hope again. Like, he lost his hope, and he just accepted his fate. And
That's... He seems more accepting with, his fate. But,
which is not good.
But he's also like... first things first, like, I gotta go get my flower back. And then bloom, like...
Yeah, but it's more...
bittersweet.
It's more nihilistic and like, I just want to be with this flower for the little amount of time I have. Not like, I could be with this flower forever. Why not?
Now is the winter of heart discontent. Okay. Yeah, but I don't know. Yuki saying that, like, I just need to accept my place and stuff. Like, oh, Emo King's back. Like...
I do love how effective Akito is, though. He's a great villain. Like, I hate him.
Her.
I hate them. I just want to see their downfall. So badly. Or I would be fine with redemption as well, but...
I the last episode where we had a little bit of a tiny view on the fact that there's what do you talk about when you talk behind people's backs and such? What's that called? I forget the word.
Talking behind people's backs?
Yes.
Rumors?
Gossip. That there's like Soma household gossip,
Mm-hmm.
and people talk about the master of the house and stuff that goes on inside. It's like, yes, there's not an iron fist. Like, my view of the Soma like compound was just like absolute power for Akito, but seeing like those like information bits just kind of slip through, like, gave me hope. It's like, this is where Shigere's little talons go in through all those little cracks and getting all this information. But like,
I wonder if he knows about the bat.
I do wonder. I wonder if Kazuma knows.
I don't know. Probably not. I don't think Akito confides to anyone outside of the Zodiacs.
I'm talking about Kyo telling Kazuma's his master.
Oh, I doubt it. He's pretty close to the chest, I feel like. I don't think he's really opened up to anyone until he met Toru.
Yeah. So things are going downhill.
There's a speed bump for
Generally.
sure. Like, I appreciate Shigure wanting to further his intentions, but I fear that everyone wasn't far enough along their path to sustain this whirlwind of despair.
But this is like Akito's, the entirety of what Akito can do. Like, this is the big put down. This is their offensive. This is the Empire Strikes Back.
I don't think it's the big offensive. Like,
Next, we're gonna see freaking Toru come up with a ghost of her mom and just kick his ass or something.
also, the little thing here he said about like the members of the Zodiac are tied to their spirit's destiny. So like that is something he really seems to believe.
Akito?
Yeah, and he puts that all over all of their heads. Of like,
Yeah, which makes me question it a whole lot more because Akito said it. Anything that comes out of that face, bullshit. Like, I'm literally trying to think back on like every scene we've had with him. It's like, is there anything I believe? No, pretty much all it's bullshit.
But does he believe it? I think he does. Anything
Get
else?
rid of them. I wasn't able to take very many notes because it was just like the whole time. Didn't find what was worth killing for Reen.
No, we didn't
Kyo
get
said,
anything.
"I love you first."
He did, but Yuki said something under his breath and kissed her. So
In the language of tears.
what? His words or the kiss?
She literally couldn't hear him.
Yeah.
Didn't count. And he hasn't said it to himself yet either. That's the first step. You gotta say it to yourself first.
Yeah.
And then get your brain used to that, and then you can say it out loud. Oh, jeez.
Good stuff. Sad. I thought like at the speech house it was all gonna be happy and free and smiles, but no.
There's gonna be
Dark times ahead.
There's gonna be a freaking burial at sea before it's over.
I don't think the darkness is over, and I'm not even sure if we reached its peak yet.
Did Kyo start basically lying and protecting Toru after that scene where Toru's mom was telling young Kyo to like, this is my flower, and protect her and everything? Is that what triggered it?
I don't
think so. Timing, I think, was a bit off.
Yeah.
But yeah, like as soon as Akito was like, she's a monster and like, you need to get rid of her and stuff like that, Kyo was instantly like, no. Like, I'll take the rap for this. Back off, Toru.
Yeah, I don't think it was. It was certainly partially that, but like I also think, like he wasn't just saying it to get out of there. Like I also think he believes that he's a monster. He killed his mother. All these things, but he doesn't believe any of that about Toru.
He just gone through a head-to-head brainwashing session. Truly. Mm-hmm. So like, even if that was affecting his mind, then like I don't know if he'll continue to once he gets away from that bad environment.
I think it will, because I think it's still affecting Yuki too.
Yuki, I don't know. I just, I like Kyo more. He's a lot more, upfront, direct.
The show totals that Yuki's better.
What? Just because Yuki hasn't found someone that's better than he is doesn't mean they don't exist.
They're all great, except for Akito. Fuck him. Thank you guys so much for watching our reaction to Fruits Basket. You can get up to the next 4 right now over at patreon.com/blindwave. You can also see full length there too. You need to sync up your own footage. Also, be sure to check out blindwave.net because you can check out the reactions. You can also check out the shop. Go have a look. Thanks, guys. Bye.